sometimes you have to think big, but build small.
That's the philosophy of a mother-daughter team in Northfield. In this week's Finding Minnesota, WCCO's John Lauritsen shows us how they're getting national attention for their attention to detail.
This is my little winter cabin, completely rustic with a fire pit, wood.
Listening to Tracy and Renee Giza.
I definitely like the way the outside looks in the windows.
You might think they were home builders or interior designers, and they are, just at a much smaller scale.
These are just little pieces of wood that are glued to the roof.
Tracy and Renee have been teaming up on what are called miniaturist projects for years, each specializing in what they do best.
So you're like the consultant?
Yeah.
Your mom is the actual contractor, You're the consultant?
Yes.
Tracy became a homeowner at the age of 5. That's when she got her first dollhouse. While most kids would be content with such a gift, Tracy wanted to renovate.
And I added a whole nother level to the dollhouse. That was my first construction, basically, and just loved it ever since.
And like all builders and remodelers, she's figured out which tools work best. Instead of saws, she uses scissors. Instead of nail guns, she uses glue guns.
If I make them the right size, then they're nice and firm between the shelves. I can make a whole slew of them in an hour, enough for a whole bookshelf. This is my daughter. I gave birth to her.
That's my mom, obviously.
Keen eyes and attention to detail landed Tracy and Renee on a show called The Biggest Little Christmas Showdown in New York City.
Renee,
Yeah, what's up?
I want you to glue little tiny pieces of moss between these cracks. Not all of them, just please.
No.
Competing against other miniaturists from across the country, and they almost won.
It was fun. We had a lot of laughs, and we had tension at times.
I like the challenge just because I like to accomplish things.
The experience has helped them with their work back home. The ultimate goal is to make their mini creations look as real as possible with clay, wood, glue, and plastic.
I noticed you have a lot of wine in these houses.
Yeah.
Is that a reflection of your real?
I love wine.
Kidding aside, Tracy and Renee are all about using their talents to help others. This house they're working on is a Make-A-Wish project for Lydia, a 4-year-old girl who is battling cancer.
She's getting a bedroom renovation, and so this will go into the new bedroom. All the presents I individually wrapped, and I did them a little bit better than I've done in the past.
Proving that the smallest of projects often have the biggest impact.
You can go as simple or as complex as you want to with each piece and each room and each house. You're creating your own little world, so you decide what the theme is.
In Northfield, John Lauritsen, WCCO 4 News.
Tracy and Renee told John that nothing gets thrown away. Sometimes material used for a roof in one project might become something like a lampshade for another. If you'd like to see more of their work, just visit WCCO.com/links.